I think the most important part of the design process for schools is undoubtedly the brief, and that comes from stakeholder engagement. So I think it's really important to talk to people, to understand their needs, to genuinely listen to what they want, and then to implement that in the final design. And I think we've really done that here in this project.
I love working in education projects because for me that journey through education is so important. It's everyone's first experience of society and building friends and social networks, and how we can contribute to that positively by creating learning environments, having a building where you truly feel like the building does respond to your needs, it does set you up for a future success is something that we should all be attaining to.
I think the most successful part of the design is the sort of visual interconnectivity that you get within it. It really helps to generate a fantastic sense of school community. You're always aware of other people in the building, looking through, across and between spaces, and I think it creates a really interesting environment to be in.
The design and vision, the main ones were bringing the two school communities together because we had two separate ASN schools. We wanted to bring the two together and provide them with this fantastic facility. As we developed the project, we realised that with a number of classrooms and a number of spaces that we needed, we couldn't do it on the site on a single storey. But we'd never done an ASN school on two levels.
The greatest challenges from the outset for Woodland View School was the site that the school is built upon. Just now, that had its different challenges in terms of planning, SEPA, flood risks, and just the buildability of building a single storey school compared to what we have now as a secondary.
I've got quite a few favourite spaces within the building, and every time I come into the school, there's always something different that I see and I go, oh, I remember that from the design phase and everything. But I think my main favourite area is the sensory trail. It's just allowing us to link from ground floor to the upper floor. It's allowing the children and young person to walk and move through the sensory trail, seeing different things as they go along the sensory trail also. It's got great lighting and it's got sound along it. It's got different boards that they can see as well and touch and feel. It's taking them on a journey, going from the ground floor to the upper floor.
And thinking about the interior design of the project, we wanted it to respond to the natural environment as much as possible. We wanted to think about our first principles, which was a biophilic design process. So thinking about how we utilise light, how we utilise textures, how we utilise materials, and creating a building that was filled with warmth. And part of that is also because we are within an ASN environment, and we wanted to try and use the materiality and colours as a secondary de-escalation tool.
The project stresses and the challenges is just being able to say, even if you've made a difference to one kid, that's what counts, and to see their sheer determination and their excitement on top of all the other challenges that they face in their life just to get into this new building. I don't think there's a word that describes just how that felt, but from the journey from 2018 to now, it's been fantastic.